At least a dozen religious temples and homes in the Twin Cities area were burglarized earlier this year. The total losses are estimated at $100,000 worth of cash and sacred jewelry. Police say the group responsible for these burglaries are part of a national ring that's targeting Hindu and Buddhist temples across the country. The temples that were hit in Minnesota primarily belong to South and Southeast Asian communities. I spoke to 3 temples about these burglaries and how they're recovering from the losses. One of them was Sri Sai Baba Mandir in Chaska. They lost about $15,000 to $20,000 in beaded gold necklaces back in May.
So they walked up this way and casually just went up all the way to the stage and took a leap from here all the way onto the deity, took the from the neckline. It was really so brazen that once he started walking from here, he saw the camera over there and then came down here. So they got one gold chain and then another version of this Rudraksha Mala, which had the gold plating of it, under 3 minutes. It was so quickly taken,
The burglary was done during off hours.
It's very stressful to have your privacy invaded by unknown people. They monitored exactly what time you open, what time you close. It will not go away because you still have that apprehension. Is there somebody in the house or somebody in the temple as you come in, go out?
A few weeks later, Wat Thai of Minnesota in St. Louis Park was hit too. Religious leaders say the thieves were organized and calculated.
They came to in this main hall and they asked, when can I come to practice meditation with you? And then they left.
Pongmala says a few days later, the thieves tried to break into the monks' quarters, which is right near the temple, but fled once they saw monks inside. The burglars eventually came back while the temple was hosting a 21st anniversary celebration.
On that day, that's around June the 2nd, that we have a big event inside this building. They came to break the door again, and also that they have time to looking inside there because they start to robber and to get in there about 10:30 a.m. in the morning. And during that time, we are all the people inside this building. They are got with money about 7,000 estimate around there.
Pongmala says the cash would have gone to much-needed renovations for the temple building.
In Buddhism, especially in Theravada Buddhism, we do not have a budget system like a salary, or maybe we don't have income because all the money come to support the temple that is from the people who donate.
So far, the temple has not been able to recover any of the money.
I don't know why they just really are looking for access with the Buddhists or with the religions like Buddhist and Hinduism, and that is really weird.
The president of the Hindu Society of Minnesota told me that they had about $70,000 worth of precious metals and cash that were stolen out of the monks' homes on the temple property. So far, 2 men were charged in connection to some of the temple burglaries. The first suspect, Artur Crudu, is in custody in California on other burglary charges. The second suspect, Stefan Buzoianu, has been deported. At least 6 police agencies are involved, and officials are still investigating.